Happy Friday, coming in live for the breakfast show, episode number, we stopped counting. Happy Friday. If you're coming in for the very first time onto the breakfast show, in the comments, I would love to invite you to drop new. Would love to know where it is that you are tuning in from. I am in Michigan. It is currently 8 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And if you are returning, you're like, what's up, Michelle? We're here for the breakfast show. Drop Happy Friday so that I can say hello to you. And maybe you catch this on the replay. Right now we're live, obviously, but it's 8 o'clock in the morning Eastern Time. If you catch it on the replay, I would love replay dash where it is that you're coming in from. Hi, Pamela. Hello from Colorado. So this morning we are going to make the most delicious pancake. This pancake is going to be packed with over 30 grams of protein. It will literally have you burning over 30 calories. I think that's the most important component, is have you burning over 30 calories just by consuming it. But there's something else we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about, it's a vulnerable subject for me, because one of my biggest struggles, if you followed me from afar, was trying to get into the best shape of my life. And I completely failed at it. So if you're like feeling like you have tried so much with, whether it's weight loss, improvement in muscle tone, having more energy, better sleep, and you just feel like you're on the struggle bus, I'm here to tell you that what I share with you today might be the answer and the dreams for years to come true. So instead of being put on metformin, which my doctor recommended for me after getting a clean bill of health through a physical, I was listening to Audible books. One of the best, if you want to write this down, was called The Obesity Fix. And after I finished that book, more recommendations kept coming up. Recommend this, recommend that, recommend this, recommend that. And I've listened to now more than I can count, like over 20. I went and listened, I looked at my library and it was 20 plus books. I'm not an expert. I'm here to tell you that I'm not an expert, but I have done so much research, so much digging, so much behind the scenes, trialing and erroring, that I'm here to tell you, once I implemented what I learned in the books, which I'm going to share with you today, thank the goodness, after 11 months of struggling to drop even an inch, I dropped 30 pounds in 5 months and I have now maintained it. I dropped over 6% body fat percentage, but listen to this. I didn't give up foods, I didn't give up desserts, and I didn't give up alcohol. I did not follow a meal plan. I believe in learning it the right way. And the right way is not the calorie way. The right way is truly the macronutrient way. See, here's the deal. Drop a 1 in the comments if you've ever purchased a meal plan. Okay, drop a 1. Have you ever done like Optivia, where they give you packaged foods, the Nutrisystem? What they're giving you is they're giving you the proper macronutrients. It's a percentage of your food. And the percentage does not have to be perfect. Like your protein should be 30% or more of the calories you put in your mouth for the day, should be 30% or greater from protein. Up to 40% can come from fats and carbs. So it's not like some perfect number where you have to be perfect. But here's the deal. What you eat today, you're probably putting different energy in your body than what you ate yesterday. So if you're not getting the proper macros, your body is just completely out of balance. I want you to think of going and getting a physical and the doctor being like, whoa, your blood work is not where it's supposed to be. We need to focus on this. We need to focus on that to get it to where it's supposed to be so that your body can run at the most effective level possible. This was me. So after listening to all these books, I have mastered macronutrients. And then I started teaching it to family, to people. They started getting results. And I'm like, okay, I can be basically the tutor of someone, but I can't just give you a book to read on it. What I need you to do is this. All I need you to do for 7 days, I don't want you to change anything in any way, shape, or form. I just need you to put all the food you eat into an app. That is it. Go into an app, enter the food. At the end of the day, I can see your percentage of food, protein, fats, carbs, where you land. You'll know your BMR today, basic metabolic rate. You will know based on your age, height, weight, activity level, and the fact that you're a male or a female. You'll have all of that from me. After 7 days, you will 100% have mastered macronutrients without a meal plan, without giving up foods, without giving up desserts, or without giving up alcohol. And you will drop 2 to 3 pounds every single week. Even if you've been one that's been 2.5 years since you've dropped weight, I can't tell you the transformations that have been transformed through macronutrients. So here's the deal. I put this together into a 7-day like mini course where you get to be behind the scenes with me. So you text me, you message me, all you're asked to do is put your food into an app. You have me as your accountability partner to help you with the app and to also remind you to put your food in an app. Each night I just voice note you. If your numbers aren't falling within range, I give recommendations. You're gonna realize, holy crap, this is what I haven't been doing right. This is what I need to focus on. So basically it's like all of your dreams coming true. So on a scale of 1 to 10, I want you to be real with yourself. 1 being not interested, and 10 being, I am so ready to drop weight, whether you're 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, you want a Michelle Churchill Dworak in your back pocket that's gonna teach you macronutrients, what the trainer gives you in a meal plan, but without the meal plan, and you're ready to fail forward and master and unleash macronutrients, show me the frickin' way. Drop a 10 in the comment section. Better yet, drop power play in the comment section, okay? You'll be set up on the app and ready to go. Everything you're given, the tools, you get lifetime access for. I'm telling you right now, there is no catch. The one-time whopping $67 fee is going up to $197 next week. I'm telling you right now, you're worth the one-time fee of $67. The value you're gonna get and the education you're gonna learn around macronutrients, a price point can't even be put on it, okay? So that's what we're gonna do. Also, by being a student, I'm your tutor. Guess what you get? Hi, Trinda. You get my event in June, which is a live event where I collaborate with all the Audible books I've listened to, 20 plus. I have a 5-day live event where I bring it to you, the power, the knowledge in 30-minute sessions behind the scenes. You get to be a part of that just by being a student. So drop power play. The doors haven't even opened for that event yet. When the doors open, it sells out in 24 hours. So power play guarantees you a spot. Plus you get like a 10-minute abs workout, a grocery shopping list, a grocery haul where I'm live in the grocery store. There's so many things that you get just by being a student, but you have to drop in the comment section power play. And I don't want to see KEC and Ashley and Lori and Elaine saying they want this and then you don't follow through. Because I'm telling you that'll never be the right time. I need to see on average 7 days, even if it's insane, even if you go to a party, what it is that you're doing so you can keep doing those things and keep dropping weight through spring and through summer, okay? While never giving up foods, desserts, alcohol, or following a meal plan. I'm telling you right now, there is no better way. It's guaranteed, okay? So if you did drop in the comments, power play, you will go right here. You will see at thebreakfastshow.net, power play. Once you get your ticket, you will get a message in your email to text message my personal phone number. Text message my personal phone number. You'll send me a message, I am ready. I'll get you set up in the app. We'll know your basic metabolic rate. We'll have you set up based on your age, height, weight, activity level, and the fact that you're a male or a female. And the only assignment you have to do is put your food into the app. That is it, okay? If you didn't get my recipe book, drop book in the comments section. It is now launched. It is now here. There's over 40 recipes. Every single recipe has over 20 grams of protein, okay? So number one, how much protein if you're not doing macronutrients? I'm telling you right now, the person that's at 1,200 calories, which it's not about calories, your minimum is 100 grams of protein, minimum. So 100 grams of protein, reverse engineer to 20, 30 grams of protein every meal, every snack. Don't focus on the number 100. Focus on, okay, 20 to 30 grams of protein per meal, per snack, okay? If you think it's gonna be a struggle to get 100 grams of protein, oh, in the comments, drop free if you don't have my free guide that helped me in many ways. I struggled to go past 25 grams of protein, got this guide. I've never not gotten 125 grams of protein. If you follow me, you see that I put it on my stories. I'm usually 150 plus grams of protein. Okay, you burn 30% more calories eating protein. So you automatically trick your body into a workout without even doing the workout. Pretty incredible, right? So for that free guide, because the comments disappear, I have to point you to thebreakfastshow.net. You will see protein guide, FREE, okay? For my recipe book, it is named Power Plate because it's a powerful recipe book where every recipe has been created and designed by me. So thebreakfastshow.net under Power Plate is the recipes. The protein guide that is free is at thebreakfastshow.net protein guide. Okay? Capiche or caposh? So we're gonna make this morning a pancake. I need it to be over 30 grams of protein, okay? Let's go to this. Over 30 grams of protein pancake, under 275 calories, Orgain protein, cottage cheese. Oh no, I don't think I have cottage cheese. Greek yogurt, berries, peanut butter, 20 grams of protein for 2 scoops, 140 calories, cinnamon. What else do I have? You get this app when you get Power Play, so drop Power Play in the comments. You get this app. Yep, 100%. Correct. So I think that's all we need. I'm gonna ask. Here we go, here we go. So, thebreakfastshow.net, yes. So high protein pancake, okay, so here we go. Do you wanna know a tip? You can literally go into your cabinet right now and know if you're getting something that's a good bang for a buck. Drop in the comments tip if you need a tip on knowing if what you're eating is actually even a protein. Melanie, for your Power Play, and you'll be putting that app today, it's all configured to you. You're gonna learn macronutrients. 7 days behind the scenes messaging me. Your only assignment is to put all your food into this app that is like so user friendly. And at the end of the day, I get to see the graph. The graph will always equal 100%, but what percentage is coming from fats, proteins, and carbs? Is it in balance? If it's not in balance, your body can't drop weight. So that's why when you get a meal plan from a trainer, you drop weight. Why? Your body is in balance. But giving you a meal plan doesn't teach you anything. I want to actually teach you. I want to voice note you every night. I want you to have aha moments. I want you to do this without the meal plan while still having cocktails. Last night I had 2 margaritas. Okay, chips and salsa. A girl messaged me today who's a student and said, Michelle, I'm in balance and I even ate French fries. I'm down 2 pounds in 5 days. She hadn't dropped weight in 2.5 years. So for your Power Play ticket, you have to go right here, thebreakfastshow.net. It will say Power Play, and then you'll get an email to text message me saying, I am ready. I am ready, okay? So here's my tip for you. When you look at the last number of anything that you put into your mouth right here, you're always gonna see a label. You're gonna see 60 for calories. Calories don't mean anything, but I need you to cover the last number of calories. Cover it. Okay, cool. What are you left with? 60, you're left with 6. Okay? Is there 6 grams of protein? There's 12. Tells you right here in bold. It's a great bang for your buck. If you just learn something new, drop a heart. If it wasn't 6 grams of protein, you would go to serving size, which is 1 container, and you would cut the serving in half. You would do half of it. You're still having your favorite foods, desserts, ice cream. If I went into the freezer, which I do have toaster strudels, I eat them. The serving size, it's not a good bang for my buck. I cut the 2 in half and have 1 of them. Does that make sense? So let's try again. I will be honest, if you follow me, you know every day within 1 hour of waking up, I have 30 grams of protein. Every day. I used to be the girl who woke up and didn't eat till 11 or noon. But then guess what happens? My glucose levels were constantly spiked. I was constantly in flight or fight mode, where cortisol levels were spiked, tricking the brain, hey, all day long it couldn't catch up. And then it's tricking the brain, hey, you need to feed it, but I don't feed it. And then every time I eat, guess what happens? It stores it as fat. So if you're not eating a lot and you're gaining weight, that is why. So now I wake up hungry, always. So this has 150 calories. Tell me when I cover the last number of calories, what number I'm left with. I'm left with what? I cover the last number, 15. I go to protein, is there 15? There's 28. This is an amazing bang for your buck. If there wasn't 15, I'd go to serving size, which is 1 bar, and I'd cut the serving in half. I'd still eat it. So right here is the David bar. I put this in the microwave for 3 seconds every morning. I drink it with my coffee. This is the cleanest protein bar you can get. You want to know why? It's only offered online. There's less than 10 ingredients. There's 0 sugar. But most importantly, it doesn't taste like a protein bar. The best flavor is cinnamon roll, then brownie batter, then cake batter, then cookie dough, then blueberry muffin. If you want the link for David, drop David in the comments. More than happy to share that with you. You're better off, if you're wondering, supplementing with bars and shakes than you are being deficit. Listen, every day I get all my servings, which we're going to talk about insoluble and soluble fiber next. Okay. I get it from putting in my shakes, cauliflower, spinach. You won't taste it inside of a smoothie. It's packed with protein and egg whites. Like, what you can do in the one shake you have a day will literally pay dividends in your entire life. For the David bar, because the comments do disappear, it's right here at thebreakfastshow.net. And every time you use that David link, you're getting $9 off. Why? You get free shipping. Right now, I think yesterday I got 4 boxes and I got my 5th box for free. Okay? Because between me, Isabella, and Jeff, like, we are going through these bars like white on rice, if that even makes any sense. If you didn't get the free protein guide, it's right here, thebreakfastshow.net. It has my famous smoothie that has all my fruits and vegetables in it for one day. No, it's not a powder. Yes, it's raw fruit. It's at thebreakfastshow.net under free protein guide, FREE. There is a protein guide in there that's more extensive for you. That's $9.99. You will see that as well. You pick and choose, but the free one is extremely valuable as well. Thebreakfastshow.net. So let's make this pancake. It tells me that I need 1 scoop of my protein powder. If you're looking for a protein powder, you always want to make sure that you look at the carbs. You don't want, this one is less than 4 grams of carbs. That's a really good bang for your buck. Less than 4 grams of carbs, less than 1 gram of sugar. Listen, there is no dairy ingredients. A lot of people get inflammation from dairy. I eat dairy, but I try to limit it. Okay, this is no soy, no dairy, gluten-free, non-GMO, less than 10 ingredients, and it tastes delicious and it's organic. It's the Justine's Chocolate Peanut Butter Cup. It tastes like the Justine's Chocolate Peanut Butter Cup. There's little chunk-sized pieces of that inside of this. It doesn't have the chalky aftertaste. Okay, if you're trying to look for it, you'll only find this flavor online. Costco, Sam's, they have chocolate and vanilla. I was getting sick of the same flavor. Here they have 30 plus flavors. I use this to make my pancakes, my French toast, my ice cream, my peanut butter parfait, my loaf of bread. I'm not even kidding. Drop a link in the comments so you can go right there. You get 15% off today, which is pretty incredible, and that's where I get my creatine. I know a lot of you ask about the creatine that I use. It's at theorgain.com, okay? Or not theorgain.com, that's a different link. Just drop a link in the comments, okay? So 1 scoop of this, there's 140 calories, so if we cover the last number, I need you to tell me if I covered the last number of calories, okay, what are we left with? 140. What are we left with? Okay, we have to be careful with eggs. We live in a world where 2 eggs for breakfast is not good. I'm sorry, it's not. There's 6 grams of protein in 1 egg. Times 2 is 12 grams. We should never be eating a meal that is less than 20 grams of protein. Also, there's 5 grams of fat in an egg. Listen to this. There's 9 calories per gram of fat. There's 4 calories per gram of carb. There's 4 calories, good job, Jay, 14, and there's 20 grams, so it's a good bang for your buck. There's 4 calories per gram of protein, 4 calories per gram of carb. There's 9 calories per gram of fat. So if I were to have 2 eggs for breakfast, my fat would be 90 calories worth, my protein would be 42 calories worth. Guess what I just did? My fats trump my protein calories, my macros are thrown off, tricking the brain, spiking glucose levels, spiking cortisol levels. Body goes into fight or flight. You don't feed it, goes into the mode of you're starving it, stores your food as fat. You're becoming larger and larger. If you don't understand this approach of macronutrients, drop power play, because I teach it to you behind the scenes with my personal phone number for 7 days, and you will master it 100%. Plus you get your BMR today. Do you even know what that is? You'll know based on your age, height. The app is so easy. You enter your food. At the end of the day, I voice note you. That's it. The learning is in the doing. No meal plan, no giving up foods, no giving up desserts, no giving up alcohol. For the Orgain protein powder, because the comments disappear, you'll see it right here. Thebreakfastshow.net. It's Orgain. Hey, just so you know, every time you use that code, you are getting 15% off. Every time you use that code, you are getting 15% off. Okay, so thebreakfastshow.net has that for your power play to unleash macros and learn losing weight the right way, not the calorie way, you'll see Power Play. That ticket price of $67 is going to $197 next week. I want you to think of all the reasons why you came across this morning's breakfast show, not all the reasons why not. I want you to think of all the reasons why you came across this morning's breakfast show, not all the reasons why not. I want you to be right now the victor instead of the victim, because there is a lot of noise out there. There's a crap ton of noise. Do this, do that, weight loss this, weight loss that. If you want to actually learn it, what's taught to you, macronutrients, a percentage of your food coming within protein, fats, and carbs, balancing, then guess what? You will drop 2 to 3 pounds every week and you will maintain your weight loss. Doesn't matter if it's been 2.5 years. Doesn't matter. Your postmenopausal, menopausal, and perimenopausal symptoms are so much worse than where they need to be because your macros are out of balance. But no one's teaching it to you. They're giving you a meal plan, which is putting a Band-Aid off. When you get your results and take your Band-Aid off, what happens? You're back to square A and you're putting weight back on. You're frustrated. I teach it in my Power Play where you get to start today, but you have to drop Power Play. Alexa, what are 8 positive benefits of cinnamon on your health?
Here's something I found.
Alexa, volume 10. Alexa, what are 8 positive benefits of cinnamon on your health?
Here's something I found on the web. Some health benefits commonly associated with cinnamon may include providing antioxidants, reducing inflammation, preventing heart disease, lowering blood sugar levels, preventing diabetes, preventing cancer, preventing bacterial and fungal infection, improving insulin sensitivity.
So if you just learned something new about cinnamon, drop the biggest heart inside of the comment section. Okay? The biggest heart ever. You want 2 pinches every single day. I put a pinch in my coffee, and then I put a pinch in something like a pancake or a milkshake. Okay? This is Ceylon cinnamon. You never want regular cinnamon. Ever, ever, ever. Regular cinnamon actually elevates kidney levels. See what I've learned through all these Audible books that I've listened to for you? Like, hello, let's grow. 2 pinches. This is from Amazon. I can't find it anywhere else unless it's like a huge jar that's going to last 7 years and then it's going to go bad. Replace it every year. Okay, drop a link in the comments. I have it on Amazon. It ships to me at 5 in the morning and I don't pay for shipping. I don't waste my time and I save my gas money. I like those 2 things. Okay, Ceylon cinnamon, 2 pinches a day. We're gonna add to this on top of our pancake. We're gonna add peanut butter, but I need you to know something. The first ingredient in anything that you eat, did you know this? Drop a 1 in the comments. When you go to an ingredient list, there's a list of what's in it. The first thing listed, it's in order of what you find the most of to what you find the least of. So my peanut butter was sugar, first ingredient, last ingredient was peanut butter. That's so upside down, right? So go check your almond butter. It should say almonds. Cashew butter, cashews. Peanut butter, peanuts. Sea salt is fine, nothing else. Also, when you cover the last number of the calories on peanut butter, 180 calories in 2 tablespoons. 18 you're left with. Go to protein, is there 18? There's 5. Cut the portion in half. 1 tablespoon. Your tablespoon should be level. There should be none on the back of it. Avocado and olive oil and egg yolks are so good for heart health. Guess what? Too much of a good thing is just as bad for heart health. Food is energy. Doesn't matter if it's the olive oil, the Pop-Tart, the glass of wine. You put too much in, it stores as fat. So I do 1 tablespoon. Remember, you covered the last number of calories. If you're snacking on almonds, cashews, trail mix, avocados, peanuts, we live in a world where they're so good for you. You will never get to 20 to 30 grams of protein with your snacks and meals unless you're eating 800 calories worth. Cover the last number of the almonds, the cashews, the trail mix. What are you left with when you cover the last number of calories? If it doesn't have that in protein, go to serving size, cut your portion in half. Do you understand this? Because it's so important. So we're gonna whisk this all together, okay? We're gonna put it on the stove. For my peanut butter, it's a cashew butter that I get from Amazon. And I also spray my pan with Chosen spray. I would never, ever, 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 ever use olive oil. Why? Fat. Olive oil, fat, yolk. You cannot have your calories. There's 9 calories per gram of fat. there's 4 calories per gram of carb. There's 4 calories per gram of protein. My meal would be trumped by fats. My macros would be out of balance. My body would be out of balance. When a body isn't in balance, your body can't lose weight. Inflammation is extreme. Okay? So if you don't understand macros and you're overwhelmed right now, I'm sorry, it just tells you that you need to do my Power Play course. 7 days. It's not you behind the scenes trying to learn something. It's you putting your food in an app, and it's you getting a voice note from me every night to unleash and fall within the proper percentages. I'll never tell you, hey, you can't have those fries. I might tell you, hey, instead of 28 fries, have 14. Hey, the 3 pieces of lunch meat that you had, you could have more of that. Hey, your avocado that you had half of, you could do 1/4. I just give you recommendations. You pick and choose, okay, this is where I want to pull back. This is what I would have rather done. The learning is in the doing. And I can't stress enough that if you are stressed out and you're not a Power Play student, drop Power Play, okay? And you have lifetime access to that app that tracks your percentage of protein, fats, and carbs. So there is no catch of like, hey, you're a Power Play, now you have to get this. Now you have to pay for this. Now you have to do this. Now you have to do that. That's not how I work. For the link to the cashew Octonut Creamy Cashew Butter, and for also that Chosen Spray and the Ceylon Cinnamon, it's all right here, thebreakfastshow.net under Amazon Finds. You won't miss it. Yep, Amazon Finds. If you didn't get the protein guide with today's recipe, you will find that under my free protein guide at thebreakfastshow.net. Yeah, you won't miss it. That protein guide is going to help you get 20 to 30 grams of protein with every meal and every snack. And yes, it's free, okay? So we're gonna mix this all together. I'm gonna make this just like I would make any pancake. I don't want you thinking that you can't have French toast. Like I'm telling you right now, the recipes that you can have, you know, a lot of people like skip breakfast because they're like, oh, it's just all so sugary and it's so high. No, it's not. Like you're eating the wrong foods. You need to be taught, okay? So this is all panned up together. Okay, you can add some vanilla extract, some cinnamon, right? You want to make sure you're drinking half of your weight in ounces of water each day. Some tips that I have for that is waking up next to your bed and having, you know, a water sticker on toilet paper, water, and make yourself have 15 sips of water first thing in the morning. Make yourself. Then set a timer, and every 90 minutes, just stop, drop, and make yourself drink 15 Mississippis, okay? You'll never get into bed and not be at half of your weight. Listen, there's someone right now at the doctor's getting liposuction. That term came from lipolysis. Your body already holistically, organically burns fat through lipolysis. That term was created from how the body burns fat for free. F-R-E-E, free. So if you're not drinking half of your weight in ounces of water, all you're doing is you're not burning fat. It has to go through hydrolysis. The first step to hydrolysis is having half of your weight in ounces of water, but 75% of people this morning are dehydrated. So drop a 1 if you set a 90-minute timer just now. Hi, Deborah. Drop a 2 if you just took 15 sips of water. Okay? Drop a 3 if you're going to put a note next to your nightstand. I'm telling you right now, you're worth it. Insoluble and soluble fiber, I never knew you need 6 cups total. It can't be supplemented. Do you know how much money I pissed away on like the Bloom powders, Phyto Greens, Phyto Reds? If you have any signs of inflammation, bloating, irregular bowel movements, or foul smelling gas, huge flag. You are deficit in insoluble and soluble fiber. Did you hear me right? If you are not getting 6 cups total of fruits and vegetables, you most likely have inflammation, bloating, irregular bowel movements, and foul smelling gas. I never knew this. You should never have more than 3 cups of fruit in a day. So if you want to do 6 cups of veggies or 5 cups of veggies and 1 cup of fruit, you pick and choose. But listen, now until next Friday, just do 1 cup, then up it to 2 cups. If you have small desirable goals, it will be so much more successful at attaining it than being like, oh, I have to start today with 6 cups of veggies, even though I haven't been getting any. I'm here to tell you that you can do hard things. You can change things up. So we're going to put a cup of berries right on top of this. It's going to be frozen. It's going to melt through and be like a warm cobbler dessert. I take some almond milk, whipped cream, and put it on top with some nut butter. Okay? So make sure that you know your fruit, if you want highest antioxidant, if you want highest fiber content, your berries, blackberries, blueberries, raspberries, like literally delicious. Okay? They're the best bang for your buck. So drop in the comments a heart if you're gonna commit to 1 cup total starting today until next Friday. You're gonna prioritize it. You're gonna think of it. And when that happens, guess what happens? It's more likely to happen than to not happen. So my pancake needs to be flipped. Okay, I'm gonna flip it just like I would if I was making pancakes or French toast. Okay, and I have my 1 cup of berries. Okay, and this is gonna be the peanut butter. The third thing I need you to realize if you're struggling with binging or snacking or not being able to control hunger or cravings after like 4, 5, 6 p.m., the mind doesn't care what you plant in it. You want to plant positivity, it's bringing you positivity. You want to plant negativity, it's bringing you negativity. You want to tell it that you're a binge addict, it's bringing you to binge. It's just like a land with a farmer. The land doesn't care what you plant. You want to plant nightshade and poison? Let's go, your land will have it. You want to plant corn? It'll bring it. But because your mind is free, you self-sabotage it. There's a book that helped me realize that 97% of your weight loss efforts are from your mindset. Do you want to change that? Do you want to rewrite your story? Because I have a book that will help you do that. Drop book in the comments. Because it's about to unleash who you really are instead of who you think you are because of something that happened in your past. It's an absolute game changer. It's called Change Your Paradigm, Change Your Life by Bob Proctor. That Audible, if you can put a sticky note in your car or where you do your hair and makeup and laundry, I'm telling you right now, you will not only learn so much about yourself, you will see that 97% of your success comes from your mindset, and you will be rewriting your story for the better. It's called Change Your Paradigm, Change Your Life by Bob Proctor. Get the Audible. Set timers for reminders. Don't do what I did for 6 months. I got the Audible book and it sat in my library and I always forgot to press play until I had the timer going off, until I saw the sticky note, until I made it a priority. And I'm telling you that you can do the same thing, okay? So, if you know what's coming, because I have someone dropping in the comments what I recommend for collagen, listen, I need you to close your eyes and I need you to envision your gut. In your gut, you are born with, okay, chains of peptides. Guess what happens? We are so fortunate that our lifespan has increased by over 10% because of science, because of clinical studies. Literally, we are so fortunate. So we've found that these peptides are starting to deteriorate. I want you to think of like a car with tires, replacing the tires. So if you know, you've heard the news behind the scenes for the past 12 months, there's been clinicals. There's been chemists mimicking the peptides in your belly. And these peptides come in a specific formula. And the specific formula that you want to look for is the Sloop. The specific one that I'm launching, which you know is coming July or end of June or mid-June, is the Sloop, which is the increasement to lifespan, longevity, improvement to muscle tone, improvement to energy levels. The weight loss that is going to come is going to literally wash out the GLP-1 shot. And it's a peptide. And it's clean. And there's not fillers. If you're not on that VIP list for that peptide, to be the first to know the day it comes to the market, you have to drop VIP in the comment section. Listen, hydrogen water is coming. I have hydrogen every day in my body for 8 hours. This drink has your blood boiling. Your clarity, your energy, I don't even crave or want coffee. I am telling you right now, that's another thing that's coming on top of the snow collagen. It's a chicken collagen. It is the type 2 that's going to activate more of the type 1 and 3. And it's like snow falling to the ground and just evaporating into your body. It's got the hydrochloric acid inside of it for all of your connective tissues, joints, and muscles, lubricating them. After 20, you lose 1%. Your collagen, hair, skin, nails, joints, muscles, wrinkles, skin's elasticity, and improvement in muscle tone is craving Snow Collagen. So if you want to be the very first person to know when this launches globally, drop VIP in the comments. Right now, I could help you build your VIP list. You literally can have a VIP launch list, so when this thing launches, you can earn a check with a comma. I am the master, if you know, I travel and walk stages, teaching curiosity and attraction marketing, teaching you how to have your own brand, never mentioning a company name, ever. You can enroll and partner with me right now for free if you drop in the comments VIP with a money sign next to it. I just did a live yesterday with a girl. She went live, I tapped into it, and I talked the entire time about New Wava, this new wave that's coming in globally that will literally disrupt the social retail industry. There is no recruiting. There is no spamming friends and family members. 40% freaking commission? Are you kidding me? 40% commission? Could you use $200 a week? This has never been to the marketplace. People aren't going to be telling you, no thanks, I've tried it. And you are going to learn to the point where I'm going to say to you, people are going to come to you and go, Alicia, what are you using? What is that? All you have to be able to say is, if I share a video that I saw that intrigued me, would you watch it? They're going to say yes. There's already a system in place that I have created. There's already the hero products with Science Clinical's farm grade FDA approved coming in to the market globally. And you have the leadership right in front of you. Do you follow me? I've helped thousands of people earn a check with a comma on the side of what they're already doing, and it's not interfering professionally. Do you want to learn the right way? Because there's a lot of noise out there, and a lot of people are not taught the right way. You have to drop VIP in the comments with a money sign to enroll and partner with me today for free in pre-launch. Timing is everything. I want you to envision like a basement floor. And that basement floor turns into trusses going up, and the roof, and the shingles. You get to be a part of a movement, and timing is everything. You came across this today for a reason. So here's the deal. If you want to be on the VIP list for the products, you have to, say you just want products, you would go to thebreakfastshow.net. And the pancake recipe, just so you know, I see you asking, thebreakfastshow.net has it under free protein guide. So if you want to be on the VIP list for the products, thebreakfastshow.net, it's under the free protein guide. First name, last name, email, there's your protein guide, you are on the list. If you want to enroll for free, thebreakfastshow.net under New Wava. It's the first thing that you will see, New Wava. Right now we're preparing for the hurricane to come in. We're prepping. And when this hurricane comes in and leaves a legacy behind, the new wave of peptides. Okay, Gail, we can talk about that behind closed doors. You got to be positive and coachable. That's it. You don't have to recruit anyone. You don't have to spam your friends and family members. There is no better way. Thebreakfastshow.net under New Wava, first name, last name. You have to, once you enroll, Instagram or Facebook message me saying, I enrolled, help me build my VIP list. So you have to say, I enrolled, help me build my VIP list. Not in the comments, on Instagram or on Facebook. I enrolled, help me build my VIP list. It's under New Wava. The recipe this morning is underneath the free protein guide. Okay, do we understand? I'm gonna give you one more minute before I go teach fitness to ask me any questions. If you didn't get the bar that I have, 28 grams of protein within 1 hour of waking up, drop David. If you didn't get today's recipe, drop free. If you don't know where I got the Ceylon cinnamon, the creamy cashew octonut butter, and the Chosen spray, drop Amazon. If you didn't get your protein power play ticket, drop power play. If you didn't get my recipe book that launched, drop recipes. Okay? I'm getting off, so any questions? If you need a consultation, if you need and you're like, Michelle, what do I do? Help me, I need help. All you have to do is get in my inbox. We can have a consultation, I'll voice note you. I will make recommendations for you. I'm telling you right now, you allow me to, and I will absolutely flipping change your life. And I understand you're frustrated. I understand you've tried everything, but I'm here to tell you that you've never had a Michelle Churchill Dworak in your back pocket who's here to show you the right way, who's here to actually coach you and guide you and teach you. Okay? Everything can be found right here. TheBreakfastShow.net. You'll find the Ceylon cinnamon and all of that under my Amazon finds. 3 Acre, the free recipe, the recipe book is called Power Plate. Every recipe is over 20 grams of protein. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, and desserts. Every one of them. TheBreakfastShow.net. Okay, that's where the recipes. Power Plate. Power Plate J is TheBreakfastShow.net. It's going from 67 to 197 next week. You'll put your food in an app for 7 days. That's all I need. I will teach you macronutrients. I will voice note you every night. There's no giving up foods, desserts, or alcohol, and there is no meal plan. TheBreakfastShow.net under Power Play. That's where you'll find your free protein guide. The recipe book is called Power Plate. The rest is found under Amazon Finds. The David Bar is under David Bar. The Orgain Protein Powder is under Orgain Protein Powder. Any questions at all? I'll be back later today. Just so you know, today's the last day to enroll for my 5-day reset. If you have not been getting half of your weight in ounces of water, on average, you need a reset. If you have not been getting on average, they say 7,500 plus steps, you need a reset. And it's okay, so did I. And if you haven't been getting 30% of your core calories each day, which if you don't know, you probably don't know, you need a reset. And what it is it's basically a science experiment. It's basically like fertilizing the plant that hasn't been watered. It's basically like watering the plant that has been neglected. In 5 days, you will do a 180-degree flip to not only the gut, but the metabolism. You will lose a minimum in 5 days of 5 pounds. It's not water weight. You'll be drinking more water than you have the last 365 days. I will be your accountability coach for those 5 days, guide you. There is no counting calories. Make sure you drop reset in the comments. It is your last chance to get that. We do start Monday. If it's holiday for you, you can start Tuesday, and we can do it Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I recommend you do a reset and then you go right into Power Play so you can keep dropping the weight. I've got a girl down 9 pounds right now. I run it every single week for 1 year now. I've never had less than 10 participants. Okay. For the reset, you do have to make sure you go to TheBreakfastShow.net. You'll see reset guide, but listen, you have to Instagram or Facebook message me once you get your reset saying reset VIP. Instagram or Facebook saying reset VIP. You have to, okay? TheBreakfastShow.net. So I'm